Today, we will start a very interesting story on value education for class 6. The name of the chapter is The Little Teacup. Let us start the story. An elderly gentleman and his wife went on a trip to France to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary. They both liked antiques and pottery and were collectors of unique teacup. They went shopping in a beautiful antique store. They looked through the shop and came upon a lovely, exceptionally designed teacup set. When the saleslady handed a cup from the set to the elderly woman, and the teacup started speaking to her and narrated the story. The woman was amazed to hear the teacup speak. So she let the cup talk. The cup then narrated the story. The cup was initially just a lump of wet red clay. Its mentor or its master took the red clay and rolled it, pounded, and patted it over and over again. The cup yelled at him not to do that, but the master only smiled. He then poked, prodded, and bent it into a shape that he liked. Then he put it in a hot, burning oven. At every stage of the making, the teacup yelled and pleaded to its master to let go. But the master was determined to mold it until he was satisfied. When the cup thought that he would not be able to bear the pain for another minute, the door suddenly opened. The master carefully took the cup out, put it on the shelf, and allowed it to cool. But after it cooled a bit, the master picked it up and he brushed and painted it all over again. The fumes from the paint smelled horribly and the cup choked. Then the master again put the cup back into the oven. The cup felt quite miserable. It begged, pleaded, screamed, and cried. It was ready to give up in despair. But when the master finally finished making the teacup, he showed its reflection in the mirror. Only then did the teacup realize how beautiful it was. The master told the teacup that had he stopped molding the cup any time during the middle of the making process, the teacup would not have become this strong and could have been easily damaged and broken. The teacup concluded his narration by saying that our life poses various challenges in order to mold us into a better person. The next time you feel low or disappointed about your hardships, remind yourself about this story. So, After this, the old woman nodded and gave an understanding smile. So, students, what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is we should neither regret about the past nor worry about the future. We should live in present and do our duties sincerely. We are exposed to challenges so that we can become better individuals. During this process, we should have the patience and perseverance to endure the trials. Patience involves letting time run its course and allowing people, including ourselves, to work and grow at our own pace. Besides, it also involves courage and determination to hold back our mind, divert it away from frustration, unnecessary desires, and expectations, and face the reality bravely. When we are patient, our energy is available to make good things happen. Patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, problems, or suffering without becoming annoyed or anxious. Patience is a person's ability to wait something out or endure something tedious without getting riled up. Having patience means we can remain calm even when we have been waiting forever or dealing with something painstakingly slow or trying to teach someone how to do something and they just don't get it. Indeed, research suggests that patient people tend to be more cooperative, more empathic, more equitable, and more forgiving. And patience involves emphatically assuming some personal discomfort to alleviate the suffering of those around us. Patience is one of the most difficult qualities to develop in this fast paced and impatient world. Being impatient is not an attractive quality and results in feelings of guilt for your out of control behavior. Being impatient, we can get into real trouble. One of the benefits of being patient is that patience helps us to make better decisions. Patience is the pause that helps us get our thoughts back in order and our feelings under control. Another benefit to being patient is that it helps preserve our relationships with those that we care about. Today, we have learned some values from this chapter. What are those? The first one is endurance. It means the ability to withstand problems, hardship, or stress. That means the ability to withstand hardship or adversity, especially the ability to sustain a prolonged stressful effort or activity, a marathon runner's endurance. Endurance is the ability of an organism to exert itself and remain active for a long period of time, as well as its ability to resist, withstand, recover from. and have immunity to trauma, wounds, or fatigue. There are two main types of endurance training: specific endurance and general endurance. Specific endurance means that we focus on improving one particular exercise, whereas general endurance means that we improve our overall performance with different types of exercises. Next value is overcoming adversity. That means to surmount all odds and obstacles and come out in the end. On many of our motivational speakers' profiles, we may notice we use the phrase overcoming adversity. This expression directly links to those who have faced a challenge and overcome it. Despite the size of problem, they have continued through hardship and tackled the problem. When adversity is avoided or kept from us, it prevents the rich roots of character, learning, resilience, creativity, and conviction to germinate. Adversity plays a vital role in growth and greatness, and in simple terms, no adversity, no growth. Instead of avoiding adversity, we need to hug it. People can indeed grow from adversity. They can become stronger, improve the quality of their relationships, and increase their self esteem. But it probably does not happen nearly as often as most people and some researchers believe. Adversity shakes us to the core because it challenges our beliefs about ourselves and our place in the world. Adversity may show us that we are vulnerable, less important in the grand scheme of things than we thought, or that things we thought to matter do not. Next value is determination. That means being resolute or firm and having the will to succeed by doing what it takes to achieve the goals that has been set. Determination is defined as a firm intent or a decision which has been reached. An example of determination is the strength to keep applying for jobs after being turned down by dozens of potential employers. Determination is very important because it enables us to persist in the face of difficulties. It makes us to march fearlessly ahead with faith until we achieve our goals. Since life is never smooth, many of us fall off when we come across obstacles. But with determination, we can overcome any type of obstacles. Determination is a positive approach related emotion, whereas anger is a negative approach related emotions. Thus, determination and anger share a motivational direction but are opposite in valence. The most common emotion reported was determination. Next value is perseverance. That means following a planned course of action to achieve a goal without giving up in the middle. Perseverance is the ability to keep doing something in spite of obstacles. People who persevere show steadfastness in doing something despite how hard it is or how long it takes to reach the goal. The road to success is a slow and quite precarious journey at times. It takes hard work and time to build up and makes us solely responsible for our progress. Perseverance, that is the key to a successful life. If we keep persevering long enough, we will achieve our true potential. Being able to persevere through life's challenges gives us the opportunity to strengthen our faith and produce fruit in our lives. Without perseverance, we would live shallow, surface level lives void of authentic relationships and meaningful aspirations. Most good things in life require hard work and consistency. So, students, please follow the chapter carefully and read it out. So, today we are ending our lesson over here. Thank you.